Hello. When a broiler becomes paralyzed, the position of the legs can tell you something. Some poultry farmers most times discovers that some of their broilers cannot walk any longer. Some cannot even stand. Some can stand and continue leaping. And most times they can't eat. They can't compete with other birds that are held in the poultry farm to eat. And this will make them deteriorated in their head. You see that most of them will start getting thin, lean, and unhealthy. Most times they finally stampede or mash them down and you lose those birds. This is what happens in some poultry pens. A broiler that suddenly stops walking is not necessary, or is not necessarily suffering from one single disease. It could be as a result of many infections or combined infections, either combined with viral and bacteria, or viral and parasite, or bacteria and parasite. So it's not only one condition that can cause that. Environmental condition can as well cause it. Something like overcrowding, poor poultry beddings, lack of ventilation can still cause this. So as a farmer, the way the birds sit, stand, or fall, or even hold its leg can provide some clue or an idea about what may be wrong or happening in the life of that particular bird. However, leg position alone cannot confirm or diagnose the particular infection, but you can use it to get an idea of what is wrong in that bird. Is it lack of some minerals and vitamins that's supposed to be in that food that are not there, or poor feed imbalance, or environmental factors, or management factors? You can know from the position of the leg. Is the two legs facing up, the two legs facing down? Is it the legs spread like carpet? How is their leg position? As a poultry farmer, careful poultry farmer, you can know what is going on in the life. In this particular video, I'm going to give you some of the common leg positions and what they may suggest in the life of your poultry and livestock animals as a poultry farmer. So I will advise you, please pay attention to each of these, and I also give you solutions to every one I mentioned. Number one is legs stretched forward, two legs forward or backward. They can't walk, when this happens. If a young broiler sits with one or both legs stretched forward or backward, consider problems affecting the bones, the joint, the muscles, the tendons, nervous system. These are the areas that may affect this. What could be the possible cause? 1. Nutritional deficiency or imbalance. There are some vitamins and minerals that are necessary to be in that feed, which you either negligently or intentionally neglected. Skeletal abnormalities can cause this also. Leg deformities can cause it. Rapid growth related leg problems can be a problem. Injury or trauma on that bird can cause it also. Joint infections can be the problem. Nerve related diseases can still cause it. What to do as a poultry farmer if you experience this in your farm? Carefully examine the legs, hooks, and feet for swelling, heat, wound, deformity, or pain. Also review the quality and balance of the feed you give to your poultry pets. Number 2, one leg forward and one leg backward, just like this. You should understand what I mean. I don't want to show most of all this because it's against this platform to show most of all these abnormalities. But you will know, I will demonstrate them for you. One of the leg is forward, the other one is backward, like this also. This is another issue every poultry farmer should look up to. This unusual position can be an important warning sign of a nerve-related problem in poultry birds. It's a condition that may be caused by a type of disease called Marek disease, particularly when paralysis develops progressively. Marek disease has treatment also. It also have vaccine that you can use to prevent it. Most of the vaccines are given at the hatchery, but those of you that buy birds from undisclosed, unbranded hatcheries, backyard hatcheries, can buy birds that are not properly vaccinated. Marek disease vaccines are given at the day old of those birds. They are given at the hatchery, so it is not given, most especially for broilers. So if you buy birds that are not vaccinated of Mareks, you may encounter them. This is where you get that issue. And most of them, you still notice them from the carton. On arrival, you see those birds, their legs up, they cannot walk. As they will be chicken, or they will be making noise at the carton. They cannot walk because one leg is front, one is backward. One, you need to check for progressive weakness. Check for paralysis in one or both legs. Change in their eyes. Their eyes color will change. They will look as if they are looking this side, they will look in the other side. That's what normally happens. They always get weight loss. Check their weight. Compare with other healthy ones. Other birds showing similar symptoms. You need to note that to know if it is a general issue or maybe it could be caused by one particular problem. What do you need to do? Separate affected birds practically and observe the rest of the flock closely to know if it is a general issue from the flock or if it is only related to that particular bird alone. If several birds are affected, seek vet diagnosis and quickly possible solutions to make sure you take care of the patients before you wipe off your birds. Number 3, legs tucked or underneath the body, inside their body. You see them squeeze inside their body as if they cover their distance, and as if you use something to tie their legs to their chest. That's another issue. All these issues, most of you as farmers have noticed them in your poultry birds also. A bird sitting continuously with its legs underneath the body may be extremely weak rather than completely paralyzed. Possible causes include 1, poor feed intake, lack of water, severe illness, heat stress, nutritional problem, pain or injury can cause it, weakness associated with rapid growth, and severe infections can as well cause this. What you need to do, check the birds' feed intake, check they have regular water, check their body conditions, foot pads should be checked, hooks, joints and legs should be checked also. Look carefully for swelling, wounds, burns or abnormal positions also need to be checked. Number 4 is the birds tries to stand but keep falling. You notice this in your farm. At times the birds if you want to give them food, others are rushing to eat the food. They will stand up and they will fall. They will stand up and fall. If you notice this, it's still leg injury. When the broiler repeatedly tries to stand but cannot support its body weight, several problems may cause this, which involve 1 is weak legs, skeletal problems, joint problems, tendon problems, nutritional deficiencies, neurological problems. Injury can still cause it. Excessive weight can cause it. Rapid growth can still cause it also. Important warnings. Do not simply assume that the birds need more vitamins. No. Most of the times, if I see this in social media, you see, they give them bone, give them calcium, give them this. It may not be the problem. Adding vitamins without identifying the main cause may even prolong the treatment and at the same time jeopardize the life of that particular bird. The real problem needs to be investigated and identified first. Number 5, paralysis together with twisted neck. They cannot walk and their legs always do like this. Other nervous signs also. If you notice this in your poultry birds, this situation is more serious and requires immediate attention. Neurological signs may include twisted neck. Every minute the leg is twisted as if it is turning around. Tremors, loss of balance, difficult walking, paralysis, circling, they are turning around, unusual head movement. These signs can occur when certain disease or infections or catch up with that birds. Nutritional deficiency can still cause it, and other neurological conditions. Newcastle disease is one, Marek's disease is one, and among other conditions that may need to be considered depending on the age of the bird, vaccination history, and other signs and symptoms. What you need to do as a poultry farmer, if several birds are showing nervous signs, this kind of issue will identify here. Limit unnecessary movement around the poultry house. Strengthen biosecurity measures immediately. Don't waste time at all. Avoid moving birds between houses immediately. Contact a qualified poultry vet or expert or animal health professional. Follow local vet and disease report management and control. Additional tips for every poultry farm. I don't want the video to extend this, please. Let me stop here. Additional important causes of paralysis and leg problems. One is nutritional problem. Poor formulated feed can contribute to weak bones and leg problems. Yes, I have read the message of one farmer that just sent me a message that after formulating her feed, some of the birds after eating the feed for 1 week could not walk any longer. I received that message. I told the person that go back and check your feed formula. Something is wrong with that formula. Either there is lack of vitamins, you need to pay attention to calcium, available phosphorus, vitamins, manganese, and other essential vitamins and minerals. Too little or too much of certain nutrients can cause problems. So proper feed formulation is very important. Don't say I put too much of them. They have enough calcium. No, if it is too much, it's not going to work. What they need is balanced ration. If you are a science student, you know there's what we call balancing of an equation. Everything must be in appropriate normality. Another one is weight litter and food problem. Weight litter can damage the feet and make walking painful for your poultry birds. Foot parts dermatitis is 1, hook burns is 2, swelling is 3, wound is 4, infection is 5. Keep the litter dry always to avoid this. Joint and bone infections is another one. Swollen, one painful joint may irritate and affect the movement of your poultry birds and cause higher inflammations. Birds may become reluctant to walk and may remain sitting in one particular place for a longer period of time, and this will affect their legs also. These cases requires proper diagnosis because the cause may not be solved simply by adding supplement to the poultry birds feed. No. Another one, rapid growth and excessive body weight. If they grow too fat due to the high quality of feed and lack of exercise or lack of movement or congestions in the poultry house, they don't move quickly. This can give them, they become obese, they become too heavy, and their bone skeletal function cannot carry their body weight or the body mass becomes too much. It may affect them So you need to give them correct nutrition, proper lighting program so that they can move even at night. Good ventilation, correct stocking density in the poultry pen. Don't overstock. Monitor body weight from time to time and prevent excessive growth related stresses. Practical solution for farmers. You're a poultry farmer. Learn from this now. If you notice that your broiler cannot work, take these steps. Number 1, separate the affected birds immediately for proper care. This makes it easier for you to observe them properly. Separate them from other flock. Examine the legs carefully and know what could be the cause. Check the food of your poultry animals. Check the water also. Check the poultry house and their floor. Observe other birds to see whether they are exhibiting the same symptoms. Check your vet's history and seek professional diagnosis and expert idea. When a broiler becomes unable to walk, do not assume or ignore the position of the leg of that particular broiler. The way the bird sits or hold its body can give you a clue of what is going on in the life of that particular bird. Leg position is a clue, but it's not a final diagnosis, but it's to give you an idea of what to do and or what is going on in their lives. So have you checked your broilers? As you are stocking for your Christmas and New Year birds, always use this clue to monitor the birds, see how they walk, see how they sit, and see their movement. Thank you for watching the video. Please, if this video interests you, do me great by giving a thumb up and share the video to reach more poultry farmers who are interested in this type of topic. It's very important you share it so that other poultry farmers get this knowledge. Thank you for watching. Share, remain blessed, and subscribe to the channel. Join our channel membership. This will help you to get unlimited access to all our videos, and at the same time get professional guide that will help you to run your poultry and livestock animals more profitably and without tears, without spending much on medications. Our Eco Bio Booster can still help you to correct some leg deformities. We use it. It's an organic substance, organic product that help you to keep your birds healthy always with less expenses on synthetic medications. This is purely organic, made up of natural herbs. You can see it. This is 5 liters, goes for 55,000 naira. If you need it, please send me a message on the comment section. I will guide you on how to get it in your location. This is for somebody. They have paid for this. You can see it. We have it in 3 liters. We have it in 5 liters. Anyone that suits you, you are good to go. 3 liters, 5 liters, they are all available. This is the 3 liters. You can see it. This goes for 35,000 naira. Anyone you need, let me know on the comment section. Till the next video is uploaded. Before the next video, I will tell you bye.